title shots and titles are on the line tonight. I'm TJ Bradley, and thank you for joining us for Friday Night Smackdown. We're going to kick things off with some hardcore action. Dana Brooke will face Lacey Evans for the right to be the number one contender in the hardcore division. Remember, Toni Storm claimed the title last week. She beat Lana, and now she is the number one in the hardcore division in the LCW universe. But of course, Billie Kay, the former champ, is still waiting for a rematch. She never got one against Lana, and she has got to feel badly about that. That is not Dana or Lacey's problem though. They are both here for a chance to be number one contenders for that title and to face Toni Storm. Dana, of course, who has previously been the hardcore champion for a short period of time, and Lacey would love to reach the top of that hill. Whoever wins here will face Toni Storm in the coming weeks. Remember, WrestleMania is just a few weeks to go, but this title is going to be decided long before that. Both of these women are powerful athletes. Deontay rings the bell and let's get Friday Night Smackdown on. These two exchanging blows in the center of the ring. Later on tonight, we will see our Intercontinental Champion Asuka take on Io Sky in the main event. And I guess I can say that's for the title belt. But we know that Becky Lynch is holding that belt hostage. She stole it away from Asuka last week on Smackdown in the middle of a match between Asuka and Natalya. And quite how this works when we don't have the belt, I do not know. But Asuka against Io Sky is the main event tonight, and the winner will be the Intercontinental Champion. Big clothesline there from Dana. And she is beating up on Lacey here. Lacey rolls out of the way of that boot though. Goes for a kick, but Dana manages to block it and sends Lacey over the top rope and to the outside. This match is being fought under hardcore rules. That means anything goes. There are no countouts, and Lacey can take as long as she wants here. Now Dana whipping her into the corner. And a shoulder to the gut and a stomp as well. Lacey misses another one of those kicks. And Dana puts her up against the ropes, but Lacey sends Dana over and down to the floor. And she salutes the crowd, but she wants no part of Dana on the outside. Dana is heading back into the ring. Good move there by Dana. Lacey catches a leg though, and it's a leg drag takedown. And now Lacey heading out of the ring. She may be looking for a weapon here. It's a baseball bat, and Dana needs to get her guard up. Here comes Lacey Evans, but Dana cuts her off. Lacey with the jawbreaker. Kick to the midsection. And now look at that swinging neckbreaker right on top of the baseball bat. And Lacey hooks a leg. But no, Dana kicks out. And Lacey showing no inclination to go back for that bat at this point. Oh boy, look at this. From Lacey Evans, a big move. And this one may be done. She hooks Dana Brooke's leg. Deontay is down. But no, Dana kicks out at the count of 2.5. And hold up. Here comes the former hardcore champion Lana. And what is she doing inserting herself into this match? She's going after Lacey. She's going after Dana. It looks like she just wants a fight here. And now we got Billie Kay making her way out here. The former champion. And she is one step removed, but she is equally as keen to get involved as Lana is. Dana here putting pay to that on the outside of the ring. On the inside, Lana pounding on Lacey. Oh, wait a minute. Dana with a huge powerbomb on the iconic star. The former hardcore champion felt that. Oh my god, now we got JC Jane, a toxic attraction out here. And she's coming after Billie Kay, is she? I'm sure she's keen to get her hands on Lana, who she has had her problems with. But right now, this is just an all-out brawl. It seems that if you're moving, you are a target here. And now look at this. We've got Carmella coming down to the ring, who I'm sure is after JC Jane, but she's having a mix-it with Lacey Evans instead. Quite frankly, this is completely out of hand. This is a hardcore match. There are no disqualifications. But how on earth are we going to be able to get this done as a singles match? Deontay looks like he has absolutely no idea what to do about this. We've got women brawling all over the arena, and we certainly don't have the two that are in this match facing up against each other. Dana is in the ring dealing with Billie Kay, while Lacey Evans is taking on Carmella on the outside. Carmella, who is going for a big powerbomb. And right across the ring apron, and slams Lacey there. Big driver there from Dana as well in the ring. Deontay has lost control, but you can't blame him. My God. Dana going for that driving move once again. Billie Kay is left flattened. And Lana there with JC Jane. My God almighty. And we folks are going to have to leave this here. Clearly we are not going to get a resolution to this match. And we have the man, Becky Lynch, backstage, ready to talk to the camera. We've heard this all before from Becky. She believes she was not beaten at the Royal Rumble. She claims never to have tapped out. And so she believes she is still the Intercontinental Champion and deserves another match with Natalya to prove it. I'm not sure our general manager, Stephanie McMahon, is going to get on board with this. Right now we have got Sasha Banks and Naomi making their way to the ring. These two are the #1 contenders for the tag titles, and they will face Raquel Gonzalez and Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for those belts. They beat Trish Stratus and Lita to earn that right. And I'm not sure what they're doing here. I don't have them scheduled for a match, but let's find out. It looks like they're here to simply gloat about the opportunity they're going to get at WrestleMania. and they're calling out D-Generation X. They want to mix it with the tag champions here tonight. Oh, but that's not D-Generation X. That is Stephanie McMahon, the general manager of this LCW universe. Stephanie is right. Naomi took Lita out with a steel chair in that match to determine the number one contenders. Oh, listen to this. Stephanie McMahon is adding Lita and Trish Stratus to that title match at WrestleMania. It's gonna be a triple threat tag match for the tag team titles. Sasha Banks and Naomi, Lita and Trish Stratus, and of course, our champions, Raquel Gonzalez and Bianca Belair. WrestleMania, that comes April 1st. We are less than a month away now from the biggest show of the year. And what a match this one is gonna be. We may see D-Generation X finally give up those tag titles. I cannot wait. And speaking of DX, here they are. Bianca Belair and Raquel Gonzalez are clearly meeting the challenge of Sasha Banks and Naomi. Looks like we are going to get a non-title match between these two teams here tonight, and I am here for that, frankly. Naomi stripped and ready to go here. She is going to start off against Raquel Gonzalez, and this is going to be a great taster of what we have in store at WrestleMania. Naomi, look at this strength, lifting Raquel up and dropping her right across the top rope. Raquel, who is probably the biggest woman here in this LCW universe, she is a monster, and Naomi is not intimidated. Here comes Sasha Banks. Oh, and here comes Becky Lynch of D-Generation X, and you know they hunt in packs. Becky squaring up with Naomi, and Naomi blocks the steel chair, takes it off of Becky there, and now throws the man into the steel steps at ringside. Bianca making her way round to have words here. She's going for Naomi, and we are 3-on-2 at this point. In the ring, Sasha Banks takes Raquel down. Becky going back for that chair. She is here to cause damage. And you've got to think that this was a premeditated plan by Bianca and Raquel. They want to do damage. They want to take Naomi and Sasha Banks out before WrestleMania. They are going to be in a triple threat match. And a triple threat never favors the champion. They are going to be pushed to their absolute limit. And they want to gain any advantage they can here. My God, what a reverse powerbomb there by Raquel and Bianca coming into things. Becky picking up that chair on the outside. She's coming back for Naomi. And a shot to the legs of Naomi. Deontay is not paying attention here. More blows going in. He is focused on the action in the ring. But meanwhile, Becky Lynch is wearing Naomi out. And this is not a no disqualifications match. But if the ref don't see it, he ain't gonna call it. Bianca is doing a job on Sasha Banks in the ring, while Naomi is taken apart by Becky Lynch. And now on the outside, Naomi with a bulldog on Becky. Bianca picking Naomi back up, but now heading back into the ring. Sasha Banks just recovering on the floor there. And everyone back into their positions. Sasha going for a big neck breaker on Bianca. And Becky Lynch is playing to the crowd. Is she going to leave it here, or is she, as I suspect, coming back for Naomi? She's looking under the ring. What does she want now? Oh, it's another steel chair. Boy, oh boy, she is looking to clear Naomi out again. My God, these shots. And knocks Naomi into the ring. Sasha Banks, though, with the bank statement, but Bianca is fighting her way out of it. My God, Naomi has been decimated with that steel chair. And you would have to say there is an element of karma here after Naomi took the leader out with a steel chair to claim the #1 contendership for her and Sasha Banks. And I will never condone the actions of the Generation X, but in this instant, you'd have to say Naomi somewhat deserves it. Bianca getting the better of Sasha in the ring. Big slam there. And now she's going to lift her up from the floor all the way to high above her head. Dropping her down. Becky thinks about entering the ring, but no, decides to leave it there. And Raquel tagged into the match as Becky comes back around for Naomi. Look at that drop kick right to the face of Naomi. Becky going for the steel steps. There was a big splash in there from Raquel onto Sasha. And now Becky cleaning up Naomi with those stairs. Throws her into the barrier as well. In the ring, Bianca tagged back in. I'm not quite sure how we're still going here, but we are. Bianca onto the top turnbuckle. A 450 splash onto Sasha, and she hooks a leg. Is this one over? It is. Bianca gets the pinfall. She wins it for D-Generation X. But this was a 3-on-2. You can take nothing away from this, other than to say that Naomi and Sasha Banks have paid for their arrogance, for their confidence, if you want to call it that. They came out and called out D-Generation X the tag champions, but they are champions for a reason. And Becky Lynch has fixed the math for them. It was 3-on-2. Naomi has been taken out on the outside, whereas Sasha Banks in the ring had to contend with Raquel Gonzalez and Bianca Belair. Now we've got Beth Phoenix backstage. The Glamazon is calling out Nia Jax for Raw. We have just one more match to go tonight. It's the main event. Shotzi Blackheart here, driving her partner Io Sky to the ring. Io is going to compete for the Intercontinental title against Asuka, the champion who has no belt at this point. Becky Lynch is refusing to return it, but nevertheless, we all know who the champ is. Asuka is our worthy champion, and she is prepared to put her title on the line with or without the championship belt. This is a big, big opportunity for Io Sky, and given she has now teamed up with Shotzi, it's going to be great to have someone at ringside watching her back. The Empress of Tomorrow now, making her way down to the ring. She has taken on this murder clown persona in recent weeks, and it certainly paid dividends at the Elimination Chamber just a few weeks ago, where she won the 6-woman chamber match for the Intercontinental title. And while Becky may dispute that she deserves the belt, we all know that Asuka is our Intercontinental champion. Well, will Io Sky have something to say about that tonight? These two are ready to go. There's no belt for Deontay to hold aloft, and so we go straight into this one. Kick to the hamstring by Asuka. She will want to slow Io down. Io, though, look at that acrobatic move. And Asuka is in a difficult position. Io off the ropes. And look at that, boy, oh boy. She has clean house here. Io back into the ring. Can Asuka recover in time to come back at her? A drop kick to the knee of Asuka. Sends her to the mat. And then a big knee to the face. The champion here is not looking good. Io has come out all guns blazing. Knees to the gut as well. Now sleeper takedown. And God almighty, what a kick from Asuka. Forearm to the face as well. Now Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, heading to the top turnbuckle. And she flies a big splash down onto the prone Io Sky. Punches coming in now as well. We heard from Becky Lynch earlier tonight. She refuses to return the Intercontinental title belt to Asuka. She has made it plain that unless she gets a title shot against Natalya where she can prove that she is the rightful champion, she will not be engaging in anything involving Asuka. We will have to see how Stephanie McMahon is going to sort that one out. But for sure, if Io were to win this here tonight, that would throw a real spanner in the works. She takes Asuka off her feet here. And a standing moonsault. Outstanding stuff from the genius of the sky. Asuka though coming back with shots. And now, off the ropes. Cleans Io out. She hooks a leg as well. But no, the challenger kicks out. She is being supported here by Shotzi, who I'm sure is encouraging her on. And she's going to need all the encouragement she can get, because she is caught in the Asuka lock here. The murder clown Asuka has this devastating finishing maneuver locked in. Deontay is checking. Can Io Sky hang on in here? Oh, she can. She manages to escape that move. Now Asuka drops her across the top turnbuckle. And putting her boot right in her face. Now a submission maneuver on the ground. Trying to soften up that left shoulder, that left arm. And this is more than softening up. Io is tapping, and Asuka has won this one. She has retained the Intercontinental Championship. She may not have the belt, but she has the title. She is the champion, and she has proved it here tonight against Io Sky. What happens next with this championship, we will have to wait and see. We may hear more on Monday Night Raw. But for now, thank you for being with us, folks. We have seen a great performance here from Asuka, and we hope to see more on Monday night.